Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Shakab, man. I know I'm sorry for the delay, man, and the lack of videos, but alright, I'm coming back with a quick hit, man. But before I do anything, I want to start by saying, Call Haluyim La, Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushua, Ba Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. The Tham Mashanaka Bala Hazakoyim Shah Yasharala, which is give double honor to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Wa Shalom Wa Ablabaki Yashar Yasharala, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Alright, this little video, man, is basically gonna be on how it's a time for everything. It has to like steps have to be played out just for something to happen, man. It's something it may not be that specific time for something to happen yet, man. Like prophecies have to come to pass, for a certain thing to happen, man. The elect has to be sealed before, we can get out of here, man. It's things that have to happen, so right now it's a time for sealing the elect. It's a time for everything, man. But I'm gonna just hop straight to the scripts, man. The first one I'm gonna grab is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Alright, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, man. Alright, so shit, that just backed up what I said. To everything there's a season, man. There's a time for everything, man. Matter of fact, just look at the weather. It's a time for winter, it's a time for summer, it's a time for spring and fall. It's a time for everything, man. Alright, verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Alright, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up. Okay, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, and a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. All right, a time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away. All right, a time to rend, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. All right, a time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace, man. Like I was just saying, it's really a time for everything, man. And that last part, a time to love and a time to hate, and a time of war and a time of peace. Right now, we're in that time of peace. Well, it's not really peaceful, but it's considered peaceful, comparing to what's to come. Jacob's trouble, man, that's gonna be a rough time, man. That's not gonna be a time of peace, man. It says that day was gonna be great, like one like never before seen. All right, let me get some off of that real quick. This is let's speak on this. Let's move on. Alright, this is just to back up a little quick point. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, man. So it's gonna be a time of trouble, man. It's not saying that it's happening now. It's a time for when that's to come. All right, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, and everyone shall be found written in the book. All right, so it's gonna be a time for that to happen, man. It can't just up and happen. Like I say, hey, prophecies they have to be fulfilled, man. Things have to play out. A lot of things have to be made known, and etc. before the end game can come, man. All right. But back to the topic. This is. Hold up, just a second. Just to piggyback off that little point. This is Revelation, chapter 7. I'm gonna start at 1. All right. Revelation chapter 7 verse 1. It says, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor any tree." All right. "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea." Okay. This is what he said, saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads," man. All right. So he's saying, it's not time for that right now, man. You know, it's not time to go out and go judge motherfuckers and hurt the earth and the sea, man. It wasn't time for that. You know, he's saying don't hurt the sea nor the trees, you know, until my elect is sealed, man. You know, it's gonna be a time for all the judgment to come to pass, but hey, right now, it's not that time. All right. And I heard, to finish it off, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel, man. All right. So shit, like I was just saying, man, they have to wait until the elect is sealed for them to get it popping, man. You know, it's saying don't hurt the trees, nor the earth or the sea. You know, and to stress this point, man, it wasn't time. You know, it's a time frame for everything. All right. And get this precept of 1 Corinthians. All right, Con, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, Salaki chapter 2, verse 1. All right, this is Apostle Paul. It says, "And our brethren, when I came to you, came not with the excellency of speech or of wisdom, all right, declaring to you the testimony of the Most High." So shit, this is Apostle Paul. You know, he's talking about when he brung this truth, man. It wasn't going to be brought out with the excellency of speech, man. You know. All right, but this is the point in verse 2. "For I determined not to know anything among you, save Yahweh Shah HaMashiach and him crucified." All right. So Paul was telling him, man, it's not time for that, man. You know, shit, right now, it's time to handle business, man. I got a task to do, man. You know? All right, so shit, I'm not worried about whatever you had going on in the past. You know, right now it's time to handle business and shit. Hey, get these works done. You know, that's the point I wanted to get out of that. All right? "For I determined not to know anything among you." I'm not trying to hear all that other shit. You know? Right now, it's not time for that, man. All right? And I got it. Let's see another precept. Let's piggyback, man. Because I could give a quick example, man. Just think about, you know, when you go to work. Let's say you get paid on a Friday. You know, you go to work and Tuesday coming, you expecting, you know, a paycheck. Like, no, it's not time for you to get paid yet, man. You know, you have to stay patient. You know, that time is gonna come when your paycheck gonna hit. You know. But this is just a second, brothers. Just a second. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse. Alright, I'm gonna just go to alright, verse 15. Alright. And in this confidence I was minded to come unto you before, that ye might have a second benefit. Alright. And to pass by you into Macedonia, and to come again out of Macedonia unto you, and of you to be brought on my way toward Judea. Alright. When I therefore was thus minded, did I use lightness, or the things that I purpose? Do I purpose according to the flesh, that with me there should be yea, yea, and nay, nay? But as the Most High is true, and our word toward you was not yea and nay, for the Son of the Most High, Yahushua Mashiach, who was preached among you by us, even by me and Silvanus and Timotheus, was not yea and nay, but in him was yea. Alright? For all the promises of the Most High in him are yea, and in him, amen, unto the glory of the Most High by us. Now he which establisheth us with you in Hamashiach, and hath anointed us, is the Most High. Alright, who hath also sealed us and given the earnest of the Spirit in our hearts. Moreover, I call the Most High for a record upon my soul, that to spare you I came not as yet unto Corinth. Alright, so basically what this whole thing is saying is that when he went into Macedonia, or when he went preach that word, you know, he didn't give it directly to I think it was Timothy, you know, Salakia, if I'm wrong, you know. But I believe it was Timothy, you know. And he didn't preach the truth, you know, directly to him, but hey, he heard it, you know, and he passed him straight up. You know, it wasn't time for him to be woken up yet, man. You know? The whole point of this video is a time for everything, you know. It says and to pass by you into Macedonia, and to come again out of Macedonia unto you, and of you to be brought on my way toward Judea. So shit, he passed them up, going and leaving. You know, it like it says, it wasn't his time, you know. You know, to be woken up, man. You know. But Lord willing, this was edifying, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash, Hatham, Washanaka, Bala Hazakoyim, Shah Yasharala, Wa Shalom, Wa Ablabaki, Yashar Yasharala, and Zakar, Amadi, Lapanyika, Ladabar, Ayaham Tawaba. Shalom, brothers.